Wells Fargo presented $150,000 to Fresno State specifically to make sure that more of our Hispanic students are graduating from school.
Hello and welcome to Wells Fargo Friday on Valley Life, where I get a chance to speak to the great people of Wells Fargo and also the great people in the community that are handling a lot of the boards and the foundations that are making things happen, all the way from agriculture to a lot of cultural diversity in our community. Well, today we're kind of handling a little bit of both in education and cultural diversity, and I want to talk to Miss Sandy Rocco. Sandy, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And how are you today?
I'm great. And in the couple years that I've been doing Wells Fargo Fridays, it's always a pleasure to speak to you. You're a wealth of knowledge, and you love throwing everything into the mix and making things happen in our community. You just helped handle or facilitate a $150,000 grant for Fresno State. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, thank you very much, and I'm very excited today. What I'd like to start off with by just sharing that in 2008, Wells Fargo actually sponsored a study in collaboration with the Fresno State Center, Economic Research and Education, and to actually study the Hispanic families. Okay. And with that, or after that, we absolutely took on dozens of initiatives to continue to study the Hispanic families. And what we've done basically is we found that there's truly a need. Sure. And so when Fresno State reached out and shared with us their concerns as far as the number of the Hispanic college graduates, we jumped in and said, how can we help? Sure. So immediately we said, and I'm very excited about it, is that we, on behalf of Wells Fargo Bank, said, here we are. We would love to offer a grant in the amount of $150,000 to Fresno State to help their needs. So that's what I'd love to share today.
Sure. Well, how is that? I mean, there's over 7,000 Hispanic students at Fresno State. How is this going to benefit them to press forward to make sure that those graduation rates are improving?
As we all know, when you take resources like $150,000, you can do lots of things. So when you take those resources, and what Fresno State's planning on doing is taking them and actually going ahead to create and absolutely create more projects, upgrade and create more projects to be able to increase that number of Hispanic students. So, and I should say graduated students. So with that, I think also when you look at our economy, the economics today, this will also allow the students today to really be successful in being part of the economic success, not only in Fresno, but Central Valley and California. Sure. So with that being said, I would like to also mention too, with the institution, the Hispanic, being Fresno State being a Hispanic institution, caring institution with their professors out there that's very professional, very passionate, they will absolutely leverage these federal resources to be able to continue these college graduates. So all in all, I believe that we can only see success Sure. Within our students, within our communities, our people, and so I'm just excited that we're being able to play a part of it. So.
Sure. Well, Sandy, that kind of leads me to a little bit of a side note that it's one thing to be able to allow a kid to enter college. It's another thing to ensure that child's success. So when you've got students now coming in and you're helping them, this grant now will help continue their success by actually making sure that they graduate, get those graduation rates up, which then throws them into the community now a much more prepared person to enter society.
Absolutely, and it also builds confidence. I mean, here you have these graduate students, they walk out, it can further their career. Nothing like saying they can start their career with Wells Fargo Bank right. in banking or any other, they can absolutely go into any other, a field that they have a passion for. So it besides building confidence, it's just, again, it's taking care of our youth here today in America.
Sure. And you can have the greatest professors on the face of the planet. We have some amazing ones at Fresno State, but if they're not able to keep a kid in school, it's tough for them to pitch those graduation rates and say, you know what, we do have an amazing education, but we're not getting people all the way through. You're able now to bring more people through the graduation line.
Absolutely. And it's all about helping them succeed financially. It's all about us getting our arms around helping our students today, the Hispanic students, and of course all, but making sure that they will succeed financially and as I mentioned, further their career.
Sure. So, well, actually, we're going to break to commercial real quick, but I got a few more questions for you if you'll stick around a little bit longer with me, and we'll make that happen. Don't go anywhere. More Wells Fargo Friday coming up after this.